What's going on, everybody? My name's Dave. Welcome to another exciting episode of Crypto Awesome, where crypto is simplified and awesomeness is amplified. And let me know if you guys can hear me. I think everything's coming through, but if you guys can throw in a comments here, I want to see first off if I can even see your comments, and second if you guys can hear me. All right, what's up, Sergio? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So, right on. Well, today is day 110 here in TitanX, and I just want to kind of give you guys an update because literally 1 week in TitanX is like I don't know, literally like 12 weeks in the normal world. I have no idea. But what's going on, Dave? 5656. I'm glad to have you guys here. So, anyways, we have a lot to talk about. It has been 1 week since I've posted. I was gonna try to post, during the week, but man, so many things are happening in my regular life too. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to keep up with everything, but we're gonna be doing an update today. So let's just go through right now. Let's just go through the TitanX max miner. Right now we have 1.1 billion TitanX that you can mine at a max miner here. It's going to cost you a little bit more today. It's 0.2182 ETH, which is because ETH went up. It's $615 to start a max miner, which actually makes the ROI at today's price 85%. But still, guys, 85% is a 1.8x. 1.8x, like literally, and that's on today's prices. And here's the other thing. Right now, TitanX is down in price. We are down to 501009, and we actually dipped into the 6 zeros. Let me actually just run over to that really quick because I want to show you the chart here. But this is the TitanX chart, and we dipped down here into the 6096 just today on Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I was looking forward to the Helios launch. In fact, dude announced it on my channel, the February 14th launch. And now, okay, I'm going to be skipping around a little bit on this episode, guys, because there's a lot to talk about. But go over to TitanXHub.com. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I got to start sharing the right tab here. So, yeah. So go to TitanXHub.com and check it out by Mike Dean. This is, the place where the official projects are, basically the official links for the projects that are on here. Not that all of these projects are going to be, good. Hopefully they are, but they are all the official links to these projects. And I think Mike Dean's working on some kind of a vetting process. I'm not really sure. Cool thing is, check out this separation in price here between TitanX and DragonX. We have 5 zeros 1005 on TitanX, and we have 5 zeros 1115 on DragonX. So we actually do have a nice separation. But there's two things I'm super bummed about: Helios and King X. So I mean, I'm bummed because I wanted to get into it, but I get it. It's not ready to launch. So Helios was delayed. That was supposed to launch today. That was delayed because I guess the audit, but it's the same thing. We were super stoked on King X token to be launching, but I just checked today before this video, and that has now also been delayed. So we're going to get into both of those on this video today and talk a little bit about that. But Power Protocol is still set to launch in 12 days. Titan Blaze after Hyper. We have Baby Dragon X white paper down here, which I got to do a video on. But we also had a rug pull, maybe. Who knows? You guys tell me in the comments what you think. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see if we can find this TitanX coin. I did a video on it. TitanX and TitanX, you know what? It's not even pulling up on Dex Screener right now. Okay. So I'm not sure what happened with that coin, but I did see a chart and it kind of looks like a rug pull, but there was no docs founders on that one. There's actually a few things that I'm personally going to look at when I'm uh, getting into a project moving forward. One of those things is I want a docs founder. When I launch whatever I end up launching, I will be completely doxed. Um, I think that's we're trying to build trust in a trustless environment here. And I think if you're starting a company, that doxing is really important. So let's look at this chart. So I mean, we have a really just very basic, normal first 110 days on a chart here, but we might be finding the bottom. I mean, we found the bottom before down here. Let's just zoom in a little bit more here. This is the daily chart. I like looking at the daily. So we found a bottom here a little while, a few weeks ago, and that was, man, that actual bottom was down 6 zeros and 8 6. So then there was a little bump that kind of is basically where we've landed now. It's 6 zeros and 9 7 was where we kind of got today or yesterday or basically today, yeah. And now it's pushed up a little bit over the one, 5 zeros and 1. So here's the thing: people been stacking their liquid to invest in these projects, but here's the cool thing. I mean, if Hyper launches and everybody's been stacking their liquid, now we actually can all get in on Hyper. And we were getting ready for these other projects, but I'm pretty excited about Hyper. But we're gonna see what it is, because I think Jake said that we're gonna actually have. Let me see if we got any comments over here. How you guys doing? You guys getting some value out of this? Um, let's move over to. I keep forgetting to share these tabs. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting used to this new software. This is a StreamYard. I was using a different piece of software before, but now I'm using this. Anyways, here's the TitanX page. It says app.titanx.win. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the more, and we're going to go to stats. We want to look at this liquid supply. Oh, look at this liquid supply, everybody. This is almost 16 trillion TitanX, which is basically $16 million worth of ETH in this as liquid TitanX right now. We've all been stacking. It's 28% of the entire supply right now, liquid. Guys, wow, that's huge. This has just been growing like crazy. Now we were about to transfer a lot of this liquid to this green BOT protocols, but now now we gotta wait. Patience is golden. Staked, we got 23% stake. So we actually have more liquid than we have staked right now, TitanX. Very interesting. Interesting numbers here. And then we have buy and burn. We have 32%. That's still the biggest chunk. And BOT protocols is 15.89%. That went down just a little bit, but it's still pretty high. It's a nice big chunk. Actually, it might have just went down percentage wise. Maybe it went up in value. We are at $9 million in value in the BOT protocols, which is basically right now, I think it's only Dragon X. I'm not sure if Titan Legends is calculating here. But that's what we're looking at like right now, which is amazing. Look at all that liquid. But I mean, hey, maybe Hyper comes out and we're all like, sweet, now we got some liquid to get into Hyper. Who knows? I think Jake was saying expect the unexpected, so I like that. But he also did say he was going to release the white paper before he released Hyper. So hopefully that actually happens too. All right. So that's TitanX. We are on day 110 right now. Let's move over here to Coin Market Cap. And we're going to go over to my watch list here. And, oh, did it not? Goodness gracious. Oh man. All right, whatever. Let's go to TitanX. Here is coin market cap. Make sure you get over here. I mean, I was logged in. I have no idea what email address I was logged in under. Um, but anyways, if you're over there, give the star a click. Oh my goodness. This is just going so slow. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Let's go over to 7 days here on the TitanX chart. So we are actually, hopefully this is a bottom. We all thought that maybe the bottom was in. And when you look at the chart, maybe the bottom's in. Maybe that is the bottom down here. But there's a chance that we actually get deeper. Let's get back over to the chart over here. So right now you can kind of see almost a W starting here. This is like down here. So if we come back up and break over these levels here, even if we break this level, but especially if we break these levels, I can see that W forming. And if that W forms and then comes up and then retests the top, that would be a really good sign. But that's a good scenario. The other scenario could be bad, but you know what? That's why I'm saying this is a long-term play for me. I mean, if it comes up here and kind of gives it another top and then it comes down, creates an M, we could still see lower bottoms. But the price of ETH is going up. The thing is, we did expect these other protocols to launch, and now these other protocols have not launched. So we're going to see what actually happens. So I'm going to share this other tab here. See, TitanX is not pulling up to TitanX. Or there it is. It's TitanX, DragonX, JakeX. So JakeX is still kind of the initial meme coin. It looks like there's 26,000 of liquidity, but I don't know if this is accurate actually. But maybe it is. It's Dex Screener. There's some TitanX with Pulse Chain too right now. TitanX and Texan. It's PLS, I think. Trump TitanX. There's a whole bunch of stuff, guys, that people are launching. So be real careful too. I mean, you know what? If you want to just ape into stuff, that's totally cool. But if just be careful. If you got money you can't lose, like definitely be careful, guys. Because this, any of these meme coins, actually all of this, every single thing we're doing is experimental, but people are coming in. Here's why I actually like the doxing. If someone's gonna start an actual protocol, we're not doing Bitcoin anymore. Bitcoin's already done. Now we're actually in a place where it's like, okay, sure, if you want to actually launch something without being known, do it. But for me, it's going to be hard for me to invest in anything if it's not a fair launch, if they're not doxed, founders are not doxed, and if there's no white paper, and if there's no pre-launch. I don't like those stealth launch. Stealth launch is kind of like set up for just the cool crowd. So I like the non-stealth launch. Could just be like 3 days, just let people know in advance a little bit. If your heads up, maybe you can catch this stuff. Fair launch, doxed founders, and a white paper before launch. That's my criteria right now, personally, to move any of my portfolio into these protocols. But I am excited about Hyper. I'm really looking forward to it. And now that both of the protocols that were supposed to come out just got delayed, so we got both Helios and KingX token were delayed, both because of audits. The audits were not complete on time. So this is another, excuse me, this is another principle, I think, that we're all going to have to learn, because we all get so excited in here. And I think even as builders, we get super hyped up about, releasing our project, and we really want to get it out into the wild. But, it is really important for these projects to be to be totally dialed in, because if these projects are not totally dialed in, I mean, you know, it's kind of like taking off in an airplane and the airplane not being dialed in. Like, you can't like relaunch this stuff. People are about to put their money in, so it does need to be perfect. And actually, that's what Eric was saying over here. So here's the TitanX market delay post here on X. For the benefit of our users, we must postpone the King X project start to Saturday, February 17th at 2 p.m. UTC. Unfortunately, we will not complete the second audit of the smart contract in time. The first auditor, a team of 2 auditors, conducted an audit that gives us the green light to start, but we do not want to launch now. We promised our users that there would be 2 audits. It is with a heavy heart that we had to make this decision. We are aware of your dissatisfaction, but user security is our top priority. At the same time, we wanted to inform you that we have entered into cooperation with auditors for the simultaneous audit of the TitanX market smart contract to launch it as soon as possible. Well, that's good, because yeah, I mean, it would be nice to kind of have both of those launch at the same time, but you know, hey, I get it. But I think this is probably also something that we should remember as builders. Let's 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 make sure we're good before we actually throw that date out there. Um, I think that's a good kind of protocol to have too as a community. So we don't have any more delays. We basically get it completed, and you know that can keep building anticipation. The building of anticipation is great. But then when the building of anticipation is cut by a delay, it's like, man, we were all getting ready. Like it's like, you know, you're getting your funds ready and transferred. And actually I haven't even done my big transfers yet to get into these protocols. I'm gonna wait to do my transfers until right when it's time to do it. So that's actually, I'm glad I didn't do that yet. But anyways, just have a plan, have a strategy, and we got to roll with the punches. And it's a good thing you guys didn't launch. So, you know, you guys do care about the community. The community really cares about you guys, both Helios, King X. We're really excited about your projects. So, so yeah, let's just, this is awesome. I'm super stoked on everything, but we were all real excited about it. But it's cool because, hey, rolling with the punches, we don't know when Hyper's coming out. In fact, let's go over here and let's try to find. Did it log me out of that too? Oh my goodness. Come on, guys. There we go. And guys, thank you so much. We're at 247 followers here on X. You guys are amazing. Hey, there's a live update right there. All right, let's go to Jake Sharp. If you guys haven't followed him. Okay, you got to find it the other way. All right, here's Jake Sharp. He's at INKAYKNOWS. Check him out. He's got all the actual alpha here. Let's see some stuff. The ROI calculator doesn't display the correct number. I minted this for 355, but it shows the ETH cost is 559. So I haven't just achieved a 3.8x return, but actually a 7.4x return. The ROI is calculated based on today's ETH price. Correct. It calculates ROI based on current day's ETH price, since you used ETH, not USD, to create TitanX miners. TitanX underpromises and overdelivers, unlike everything else. TitanX.watch shows your miners based on the ETH price when you started. More accurate ROI if you want to look at it that way. TitanX.watch. Oh, that's pretty cool. Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm forgetting to share these screens that I'm on. How's everybody doing? Comment. Give me a comment. Let me know you guys like. Let me know if you have any questions too. I can cover anything, because really there was I can't actually find that. Let's see if we can find the TitanX. I don't even know if they still have their accounts. Interesting. Well, TitanX. Hmm. Wow. Well, maybe that was a rug. Huh. So, you never know, guys. TitanX deleted. Here's some proof of them being called out. Yeah, exactly. Why not put the contract up before buying? So, guys, I mean, see, TitanX got rugged, lost a lot of money, not happy. Yeah, exactly, everybody. I mean, I went over the see, I did go over the white paper because they actually at least they did a white paper, but you know what they did not do? They did not docs. And so I didn't actually put any money into TitanX, but I'm I'm for sure not going to be investing into any projects, not even a little, unless they're doxed personally. So I'm just you just be safe out there. And there's a couple other good basic ways to be safe. Multiple wallets, okay? Make sure you're doing multiple wallets. Create a new wallet to do these transactions on this protocol. Create a new wallet to do these transactions on the other protocols and transfer ETH between them and keep really good records. You know, keep them really good paper records, everybody, because this is it's just we're working with real money here. And even in the paper records, we might even want to think about putting um the instructions on how to actually access each wallet in our written documents in case something happens to us, because some of the stuff sometimes we're not really thinking about, okay, what happens if something happens to us? Is this portfolio that we're building accessible to anybody, any one of our loved ones? Because when you think about it, this is crypto. Most people don't have any idea what this is. So in our little books, what we handwrite, we should actually handwrite instructions on how to access these wallets, um, and keep them extremely safe. I mean, you got to keep them safe anyway because they're your keys, but keep them really safe. It's actually probably a good idea to have two journals, one main one that you keep everything organized in, and then transfer it into a second one that's at a different location, maybe a safety deposit box or something. But think really hard about safety here, because it's important. And also, if something happens to us and we're the only ones with access to our crypto portfolios, it's like, well, you know, we should kind of make sure other people can actually that we love can somehow access it, even if they don't know anything about crypto. Just my 2 cents. I'm going to be doing that as well. I'm following my own advice here, but check this out. I love this graphic, everybody. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. 2011, 2012, 2012, 2013. What they're calling it is bear, pre-bull, first bull, second bull. I'd say bear, but I see where they're calling it pre-bull. It's really where we are right now. It is pre-bull. So bear is a big, nice, sharp drop here from 2021. It popped, had double top, but you can see the rhyming in each one of the cycles. Check it out. And it gets a little bit more volatile each time. But this is a big volatility in 2021, and then it was a really big drop off. But all of these were huge drop offs. And now we started climbing a little bit back. And if this is an exponential rise, which these were all exponential on top of each other, 2013 to 2017 to 2021. So this is really 2025, March, April, boom, we're going to be peaked. And then check out what's about to happen again. Crabam. So be ready to get as liquid as possible at the end of like March, April 2025. This is not financial advice, just my thoughts and opinions. But I love this graphic. It kind of really shows how each market cycle rhymes. And we are in the fourth market cycle of crypto right now. Just four. We're still real young. And when I say young, I mean Bitcoin is young. Bitcoin is the oldest cryptocurrency, and it's actually pretty young in terms of any kind of financial device. 2011. I mean, that's really not a lot of data when you're really looking at charts. Um, so TitanX being 110 days old is like really not a lot of data. But anyways, I want to say thanks too for going over on YouTube at CryptoAwesome and signing up. We have 2,130 subscribers now. You guys are amazing. Goodness gracious. Hey, also check this out. Robot Dragons NFT. So I just heard that Robot Dragons NFT on Polygon, it's going to Titan Legends 888 holders, legendary and eggs. So if you have a legendary Titan Legends legendary dragon, you will receive one free NFT. And I do have a legendary. So basically, I've checked my wallet. Holders will be airdropped our token after mint. Trade TitanX on Polygon. A lot of amazing things are on the way. So this is a very interesting project, guys. I don't know much about it yet, but it's interesting because it's TitanX over on Polygon, and why is because it's cheaper to trade. Let's see. 804 NFTs will be airdropped to Titan Legends NFT holders. Holders will receive token airdrop. 50% funds will be used to buy TitanX from the market LP. TitanX tokens will be transferred to Polygon. Own a piece of history. Why move TitanX to Polygon? Lower the circulating supply of TitanX. Cheaper fees. Now that's what I like, because I was sitting over here, and I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. But cheaper fees, being able to trade on ETH can get expensive. Polygon is cheaper. That's huge, 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 huge. Because check this out. So DragonX hybrids. These things are sick. These are sweet. I am like so stoked on these. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm here. So you go to DragonX, app.dragonx.win. You go here. We have 6 days now until you can mint one TitanX. It takes to mint 0.85 DragonX. So it's going down weekly by 0.5 for 12 weeks. Then it's going to stop minting. So if you guys want to get into DragonX, it is separating. The price is starting to separate a little bit, which is really good to see. But I'm really excited about these hybrids. But here's the problem, guys. This is on ETH. This is so crazy. Let's see if I even have a wallet connected to this browser. I'm just going to see if I can do that here real quick. I want to show you something. Oh. Goodness gracious. I don't know why. Nothing's working for me right now, guys. This is so crazy. But anyways, I tried to mint these, and the fees were ridiculous. These ETH fees. I mean, it actually said $200. So I went through the entire process twice on 2 different wallets. First wallet, I think it charged me an ETH fee. Then it charged me the TitanX fee. Then it wanted to charge me an additional ETH fee, and the other fee was like $70. And I had already paid the other 2 fees, and I didn't have that much ETH in my wallet for the third ETH fee. So I had no idea really how many fees these things will charge you to get them. So that's why I don't like ETH, man. ETH really has never been my thing, because it's so expensive to do any transactions on ETH. You can't really speculate, because man, fees will eat you alive. However, we're about to enter a bull market, and that can melt all of our faces. So at that point, fees won't matter. But in the meantime, it's really hard, because to spend an additional $100 in ETH fees or $200 in ETH fees to mint, one of these, where you're also paying TitanX fee and DragonX price. So it costs DragonX, TitanX, and ETH to buy these. So that's what's interesting. When you're building on top of a protocol, and then you're building on top of the protocol that built on the protocol, now there's a whole bunch of different fees. So that's why I kind of like Polygon too, because hopefully those fees will will change. So anyways, let's go back here real quick. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. You guys are amazing. Frosty Dog, yeah, buddy. You guys are amazing. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this episode. If you guys want to see next, this is day 110 of TitanX, and we are going to the moon, but that is not financial advice. That is just my personal opinion. But you guys are amazing. Until next time, my name's Dave. CryptoAwesome out. What's up, Crypto Monster?